Hey there, everybody, DestroyX here, and if you missed the opening that I did of the stream, well, you can look at the original opening because I had to stop the stream temporarily, so that way I could actually change the settings in Streamlabs OBS so that way I can stream this at 30 frames per second. So therefore, we're going to stream this at 30 frames a second, and we're going to launch the game again, and we'll get to see the intro.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
Alright. After the frame rate... Actually, I've dropped a few frames. Only 56 frames, but that's not bad. 56 frames out of however many frames I've been streaming this so far. So, 56 frames is acceptable. So, basically, we're playing Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. My friend Lily Chan suggested I play this game. I don't know anything about it, so this is going to be a blind run. But the fact that it has anime-styled stuff so far, anime-styled artwork. There we go. Sorry, I babbled like a weirdo. That means I'm probably... Blah, blah. I'm babbling. Sorry. I'm dropping frames again, too, so that's also bad. But I'm not dropping too many, but we'll go ahead and start. We're going to do a new game, and just like before, English for the language. Logic difficulty, we're going to do, let's see, general looks like basic easy, kind looks like, normal, mean looks like hard mode. Same thing with the action difficulty, so we're going to do that for, we're just going to do normal stuff, and then we're going to keep going. And let's get to it. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. I thought that was the narrator. Oh my goodness.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Well, ignore the voice acting I was trying to do because I wasn't expecting that. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psych or mutant or whatever. Like if you asked me what my favorite song was or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is... Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. Britney Spears? Probably not. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer from a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. Babe Ruth? Wait a minute, he's not alive anymore. He was the cleanup hitter for the National High School champs. Pro teams always have their eyes on him. So he's Jose Canseco? I don't know. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Okay, I don't know anything about fashion stuff at all. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl? I guess, I don't know. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader, too. Okay, so they have biker gangs coming in here? The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. And they admitted him because why? On top of that, there is the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pool pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. There's a lot of ultimate people here. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? We'll find out here in a moment, because I'm going to go grab laundry real quick. So, listen to the music, and I'll be right back. At some point I need to get myself a wireless headset, which is something I'm working on. But in the meantime, as I fold laundry, I'm gonna press the A button again. I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. Wow! That is... oh, this is funny. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Of course you can! You can stand there as long as you want! As long as they don't as long as they don't call the police on you. You can stand there as long as you want. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this! I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I had done this a million times before. And I took my first step towards the main hall. Here we go! This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. So you are early. I love punctuality. I really love it. Ooh, is that my friend Lily-chan? Oh no, that's my friend Chelsea. Yee! Give me just a moment. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna pause myself doing stuff. I have a weakness when it comes to food, and my friend Chelsea just sent a picture of her cooking. She cooked a... Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Oh lordy, 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 this looks so good. One of these days, I should make some beautiful tasty cookie, but I don't know, I'm being silly. Sorry. Anyway, but the meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense no one else would be here yet. I need a wireless headset, I really do. That's gonna be something I'm gonna try and get next. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting here isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? No problems at all. It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself for a few moments so I can hang up some of these clothes and put some of the stuff away. So, give me a moment and I shall return, like in a few moments. Okay, I got a few more of my clothes hung up, so we're gonna continue on, and I'll keep on going as I go. So, A button. At last, at least that's what I was hoping for. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, and then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. Oh, I wonder what's going on. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Do I want to save the data? Prologues. School life checkpoint. This would actually be a good point for me to finish putting up my laundry, and then I'll be right back. Then I can do this real quick. Put away laundry. Finish putting away laundry. Come back. Press yes, and then we are going to continue on. So give me a moment, and I shall return. Alright, laundry has been put away. And now, the stream has my full undivided attention. So now we're going to press yes to save. Empty slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a lot of empty slots. After all, this is a computer. So there's going to be a lot of empty slots. Up to 30. Okay, well, I won't need 30 slots. I'll just need one. Save here. Yes. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've been in before. What the heck is going on? Ooh. Alright, I'm guessing this is the narrator. So, now I will try to voice act as a narrator. And I will try to do this as best as I can. As far as blah blah blah. Alright, so, here I am. I'm going to try and voice act as a narrator. So, we'll see how well I do with this, because I honestly don't know. First things first, so first things first, here we go! Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. First, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the A button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L and R buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, that moves the viewport. That's good. I can actually select stuff. Okay, that's nice. Alright, and... Okay, so I can adjust with either my left analog stick. I can adjust with the left analog stick. Or I can adjust using the directional pad, the D-pad. Okay, so that's nice. Alright, so L and R buttons. Okay, that moves the camera. And the trigger buttons don't do anything, so that's good. Alright. Alright, so let's investigate this. Is that a surveillance camera? A surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep those... They have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. So what's this? This points down, but I'm not gonna do that yet. So that points upwards. Let's go ahead and press this. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Alright, so, there's a note right here. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. Oh my goodness. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide? And I can see here, what I see is, hey there new kid, the new semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. It's some kind of cheap looking pamphlet and there's something handwritten on it. I've already read that. What the? Whatever. What the? Is this someone's idea of a joke? I don't know what this game is rated, by the way, so, yeah. Let's see what we have here. We're going to keep analyzing. What's this? What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? That's a good question. Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is... I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean... This is a classroom inside Hope's Peak! But then, if that's true... That just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows? It's like it's a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the B button. I could, but I'm gonna keep looking around. I've already investigated those. Can't go any further, so I got... What's this one right here? That's... Oh, I've already looked at that. I've already looked... That's just my desk. Silly. Okay. So I've already looked at that. I am gonna move over here. And... Okay, there's a TV. Let's take a look. There's a TV! The school is funded by the national government, so so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. And there's the door. Leave the area? Yes. Jeez, this hallway's kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the B button while moving to run. Also, you can press the Y button to bring up a map. Press the Y button again to close the map. How convenient! Okay, so that's something there that says Despair Hotel. Okay, so this is first person. I can just kind of move around. Okay, so the L and R buttons, they strafe. Triggers still don't do anything. Wasn't I just in here already? Room 1A. The door won't budge. Room 1B. The door's locked tight. Music's pretty good in this game, though. I'll have to admit, the music is pretty good. Let's go see what's over here. I wonder where this red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. I can't go any further, so that's fine. Let's see. Despair Hotel. Despair Hotel? I guess it's a place for people to stay overnight. But anyway, I need to get to the main hall. So we'll go this way. I can pull up the map right here, of course. Alright, so B runs, but I probably won't do a lot of running right now. The AV room. The AV room. It's locked. Okay, so this is... What is this? The main hall. Sweet. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking their faces one at a time. Taking in their faces one at a time. Blech. Okay. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. How's it going? My name is Makoto Naegi. Naegi. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that. I am so sorry. I'm apologizing to a game. Sorry, I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? I cannot do female voices. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange. Let's see. What do I want to do? So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. I'll probably change that voice later. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Got it! Okay. Just a moment. There's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Listen to me! Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable! Surely you are aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp! To be late on your first day is unspeakable! I must report you! You must accept your... what the heck? You must accept your due punishment!
What?
What is your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
Now is no time for freaking introductions. Maybe, but maybe good to at least find out who we are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we supposed to talk to? How are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names? Good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get the introductions out of the way then. Then we can move on to whatever's else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance. This is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked at everyone on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. So let's talk. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student and press the A button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. So we will talk to him first, the guy that is Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Ultimate Moral Compass, Kiyotaka Ishimaru. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals community. That. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Nagi, right? I am so butchering names. That's a good name! A strong name! You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name!
You hear me?
You hear me? And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day!
Got it!
Got it! Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right? This guy is kind of annoying. Oh, this is funny. So now we have met Kiyotaka Ishimaru. What is that? Those are cameras, I think. That surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. There's a gun? But there's no way that's a real gun, right? No, I'm starting to worry. So that is also a gun. Okay, so let's go ahead and check. Let's talk to more people real quick. Toko Fukawa. Toko Fukawa.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko Fukawa.
Ultimate writing prodigy, Toko Fukawa. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. What? The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Okay. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all of her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, which with her masterpiece being a romance and all.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know.
What the heck?
Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you.
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway.
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Alright, next we'll talk to Sayaka Mizono.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Ultimate pop sensation, Sayaka Mizono. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding, I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Huh? Hey, by any chance. Now what?
Huh?
Yeah, I must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys! How long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
You hear me? Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Sayaka had something she wanted to say. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. And then the next person I'm going to talk to is Leon Kuwata. Leon Kuwata.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
Ultimate baseball star, Leon Kuwata. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. What were you expecting? What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Aw, man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously, I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Actually, can I totally be honest with you?
You know,
I don't like baseball, like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. Oh my goodness. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy.
yeah!
Yeah! As soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I had my own dream for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. I'm gonna be a singer. So all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
How cool is that? This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. And now we get into this guy right here. Hifumi Yamada. Hifumi Yamada.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
the Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
His name is Hifumi Yamada. Ultimate fanfic creator, Hifumi Yamada. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D? Well, in that regard, I'm well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I'd be tainted the event. How stupid can you be? That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
the words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning. What? What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
Yes, indeed. It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there. Okay. I probably should have actually got something to drink while I was doing this, because this is kind of like going, yeah, my voice, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, let's see here. I'm gonna probably, this is kind of like going, on my throat. So, we will try this. We'll just keep on going, and hopefully my voice doesn't like go to poo, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and talk. Good thing is, these are, 4 of them are female voices, so I'm not gonna try and imitate female voices. So we'll try and imitate Mondo Owada. Mondo Owada.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
I think it's safe to say that this is one of those streams that's rated M for mature. So if you are under the age of whatever I said in my channel, I don't remember. You probably don't want to be. If you're not, I don't remember what I said for my channel, honestly. Hang on for a second. Okay, basically, no one under the age of 13 should be watching my stream right now, obviously for language, because of the fact that, as you can tell, I mostly stream games are E, E10 Plus, and Team, but I may stream a game that's rated ESRB rated M. And this game is, I would imagine, rated T for teen or M, I don't know. So let me take a look real quick. I'm just gonna take a quick look. According to this is rated M for mature for blood, intense violence, strong language, and suggestive themes. So, as you can tell, this is one of those streams in which this is an M-rated stream. So, if you are under the age of, 13, you should not be viewing this stream. I didn't even know this was an M-rated game, in all honesty. But, yeah, if you're under the age of 13, please, you need to stop watching the stream, because this is one of those streams in which it's, content and whatnot. But without further ado, let's keep on going. I'm not gonna say the curse words, but you guys can read them. Ultimate Biker Game Leader, Mondo Owada. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect and even awe from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Yeah! I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Indeed you could. Okay, and now we're gonna get into talking to some of the ladies. Watch all the ladies. Give me a second though. Let's see. I'm gonna hop on the Twitch app real quick and check something out. Let's see here. We are going to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop onto my dashboard real quick. Let me refresh this real quick. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop on my dashboard, and I can't change certain things from my dashboard. I mean, on my on the mobile app, so we're going to not bother with that. I'm going to hop on the website real quick, and I'm going to do something real quick. So, oh, I forgot, I need to tab away. So Alt-Tab out of this, and we're going to go ahead and let's see. Give me just a moment. I do apologize. Okay, make sure. Yep, that's still muted. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's see. I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to change one of my communities. I'm going to change real quick. So I'm going to hop on my dashboard real quick. And I'm going to change this over to... Let me go ahead and drop out of this community. Spock. We're going to change it to Spock Army, and there we go. Also, before I forget, I want to go ahead and thank Zekwe, Tiniest Princess, and Amson Bolts for the auto host. Thank you all so much for those. I do greatly appreciate it. I really don't have anything else to say at the moment, so we're gonna just keep right on going. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep right on going. I'm gonna hop off of here, minimize this, and we're going to keep on going. Alright, now we're gonna talk to the ladies. So, let us go ahead and we're gonna talk to Junko Enoshima, I believe. I'm pretty sure I butchered it.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, I got that right. Ultimate Fashionista, Junko Enoshima. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. Ooh. Alright. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but... I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. I really should mute my phone whenever I am streaming online. So, I'd probably should just go ahead and mute my phone. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna mute my phone. Give me a moment. I'm gonna mute my phone. My phone has been muted. Sorry about that.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Oh, well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Everything's photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited and back. With, like, computers and junk. So they aren't real?
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. Alright, next we're gonna go to Kyoko. Let's see, Kirigiri? Can I ask your name? Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Ultimate question mark Kyoko Kirigiri. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me. Ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what's your ultimate something? Are you... So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but... Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Alright, next up we're gonna talk to... I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. I'm gonna butcher that name, so... We'll let the game pronounce it, then I'll try and pronounce it afterwards.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Ultimate Programmer, Chihiro Fujisaki. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed when I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just because you seem upset, you must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh?
Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, she was crying. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her friends are so into her. Alright, this is really starting my throat. Ah! My throat's usually fine, but I'm trying to voice act, so... Okay. What I'm gonna do real quick is, I need something to drink again. So, heat up some water. Let's see if I have any tea. Yeah, we'll do that. So, give me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to do a brief intermission while I kind of get something to sip on. So we're going to let the music kind of play out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got some tea. Well, I got some water started, so we're going to... I'll let that boil for a little bit. So in the meantime, let's get back into the game. Alright, we have one more person to talk to, and we will talk to... I don't know how to pronounce her first name. So we'll let the game pronounce it for me.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
I'm gonna call you Hina, because that's easier. Ultimate Swimming Pro, Aoi Asahina. Aoi Asahina? She's been breaking records in every competition since elementary school. I'm gonna order a Bluetooth. I'm gonna order a wireless headset. I really am. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and oh my goodness, this is gonna be one of those kind of streams. Yeah, if you are under the age of 13, you should not be viewing this stream. So, proportions have been widely discussed online. So, what's your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is. It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard of that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spelled it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. Hey, Hauser, how you doing? Welcome to... Sure, I will... Let's see if I'm able to pull this up real quick as soon as I can. I gotta tab away from here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm basically only have one part of myself on Twitch right now, which is the because I'm mostly using Streamlabs OBS, so I have to kind of hop back into that chat room and basically just... There we go! And... Bango, bango, rango! Sweetness! And... Helps if I know how to type. Alright. Ba-bum. Alright, there we go. And without further ado, there we go. Sweet! Alright, I tab back into the game. And this thing, of course, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. I'm babbling. So, okay. Let's see. Oops! I typed. Well, good thing is yeah, hopefully, blah blah blah. Sorry! Alright. Those 4 over there are the only ones left. Okay, so 3 males and a female. So, Let us try and talk to... Let's check out the door real quick. I'm gonna check out the door. Holy cow, what's with this door? This is the same main hall I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't here then, though. And I can't explain exactly why, but this whole main hall feels kind of different. I'm gonna turn down the volume of my headset real quick. Because I gotta... It's a good thing I turned down the headset volume, because the kettle's going off. Okay, give me a moment. I shall return, and I'll have some tea to soothe my throat. Because, this is gonna... If I'm gonna be doing some voice acting, I gotta have some tea to soothe my throat. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I have some tea with honey, and I am back, and we are going to continue on. I am so sorry about the fact that I keep pausing the game like I do. It's just that it's just like, it's rough on my throat and all that stuff, so. But we're going to continue on, and we're going to go ahead and we'll do the last few male names, and then we're going to go to the female, and then we're going to move on. So, Sakura Ogami.
I am Sakura Ogami.
I'm sorry, Sakura. Not Sakura, Sakura. Sakura Ogami. Ogami. Sakura Ogami. Ultimate martial arts. Sakura Ogami. Oh jeez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial arts. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. And I am so sorry, guys. I thought that was, I did not know that was a female. I'm so sorry. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre, some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hopes Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Hey, you! Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What? What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Alright, so, yeah, I do apologize. I did not know that was a, female. I do apologize about that. I am so sorry. Of course, I should have known about the dress, but still, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I do apologize about that. Alright, so, we're going to go to... I'm going to let the game pronounce that.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Ultimate affluent progeny. Missed it. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami, he's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him from that Hopes Peak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. Well, oh my. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. Alright, next up, we are going to go ahead and switch over to... Yasuhiro Hagakure.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
I mispronounced that last name. Yasuhiro Hagakure. This is gonna be fun. Well, fun to pronounce names and I mess up. Alright, here we go. Ultimate Clairvoyant, Yasuhiro Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting Ultimate Clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be...
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
You're serious?
You're serious? I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot. What? Running off with a skyfish in its mouth. Oh my. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times. See, and well, it's a long story. A few times. I bet that is a long story. And now we get down to the last female of the group. And let's see who this is. Celeste.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Ultimate Gambler, Celestia Ludenberg. Thank goodness I have my tea. Because this is gonna... Here we go. Celestia Luden... Huh? Ludenberg. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course, why do you ask? Well, this tea's good. If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? This tea is really, really good. Oh my goodness, this tea is so good! I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. Oh my goodness, this tea is so good! Oh my goodness, this is such good tea. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Oh lord, this tea is so good. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she's entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She's totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I didn't think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that? I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same thing is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
I mean, seriously? Just after each of us got into the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. Then every one of us would get knocked out. That every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
I'm not gonna say any of that. Exactly! That's why we're all freaking out! And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? And instead of normal glass windows, there's a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing. Even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. And then there's this main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing here? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something.
Is it like...
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe somebody grabbed us and hold us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on! Don't think like that. Cheer up! I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
You know, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Huh? Well, if that's all it is, it's now time for me.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
That voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, yet completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the? What's that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Hey!
Hey, wait! You're just gonna take off? You're gonna take off just like that?
Could it be...
Could it be? Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped up for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked out if this was real.
You know?
You know? Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why did they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I want to go with you. That is that then. Well, that is that then. I will see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anybody cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. The uneasy feeling I had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Do you want to save the data? Prologue, school life checkpoint. And yes, I do want to save the data. We're going to save it in that slot right up there that says Prologue, school life checkpoint. Of course, that's the first thing I created. Do I wish to overwrite? Yes. And of course, there is, if I press the start button here, which, or is the arrow, it's a start button. If I push that, it will, of course, say help. And of course, it says observation. Press the Y button to observe the room you're in. This will display what people or and objects you can interact with. Exit return. Press the B button to exit the hallway or return to whatever room you were just in. Reset view. Press the L, B, and RB buttons at the same time to return to camera view to normal. And that's pretty much about it. And of course, there's all my controls right there. Of course, the other button here is I can open a transcript. The quote-unquote select button. And of course, there's the open handbook menu, observe. Okay, so the right analog stick doesn't do anything in this game. So I believe, I don't think there's anything else I can look at, but oh, what's this? A mailbox. There's nothing inside. Got a bunch of trophies right here. Can't select anything. TV, but I've already checked out TV. Reset the view and press the B button here. Leave the area? Yes. But yeah, that's the map indicator right there. What I'm gonna do is, this is actually a pretty good game, I have to admit. I don't know how long the game is as far as how many hours I'm gonna be putting into this game, but it looks pretty interesting nonetheless. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna put this game in the game. This particular game, I'm gonna end it for tonight. I am gonna pick this game back up again another day, though. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the game. This game for tonight. Of course, I don't know how to get back. I don't know how to end the game though. I don't know how to close the game out besides actually exiting. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Give me just a moment. I'm just curious as far how to exit the game, but okay, so quick way, of course, Alt F4. Proper way is to go to the handbook, system, back to main menu, and exit from there. So basically, I'm supposed to press F1, which doesn't do anything apparently. Okay, do note you don't unlock the handbook until a little later in the prologue. So apparently you do have to keep going through the prologue before you can get the ability to exit. So, okay, that works. We'll just go ahead and continue on then, and eventually I'll get the ability to exit properly. So, we will do that real quick. So, Alright, we're gonna try and we're gonna exit the game properly as soon as we're gonna exit the game properly, but first let's see what's in here. This is the bathroom. I better make my way to the gym. I need to find out what's going on. Okay, right analog does turn as well. So left and right analog. Okay, this is like goes up, down, left, right, and whatnot. So I can adjust the camera from here with the right analog. You can turn left analog. You just basically go that. Triggers doesn't do anything. Okay, that's the nurse's office. I better make my way to the gym. I need to find out what's going on. And this is the gym. So let's go in here.
Hey, come on.
I had no idea that this Hope's Peak Academy was going to be such a pain in my tushy. It really... I don't say that word either. It really isn't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. This place is even worse. Why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't this, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down there. I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to imitate you all that much as far as your speech and whatnot. Like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running!
Well then.
I too shall go. Hey, wait! I don't remember how you sound. Hey, wait! Don't leave us here all alone. Leave me here all alone. Okay, time for some more tutorial action. You can press the Y button to observe the room you're in. The observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. So apparently I can interact with the people, of course. I can interact with TVs, doors. So basically, cameras. But yeah, that's useful. Another surveillance camera. I feel like we're being watched every second. I don't like it.
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now.
This is bad.
Okay, they'll just repeat the same things over and over again, so we're not going to keep repeating. We're not going to keep on trying to talk to them over and over again, because they'll just repeat the same things over and over again. Alright, so we can talk to... Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, so we can talk to Sayaka Mizono. Sayaka. Where are the other students? Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? Let's talk to Kyoko. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. There's a sword right here. A display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all the rewards. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo,
Yo, see? Told you. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hero was right. But in a way, that's just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there, howdy, hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I had been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
I missed something because I pressed the button too soon. Now it's saying, calm down! I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey, come on now.
I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear.
I know that's not his voice, but it's close enough.
Headmaster.
I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
What? It moved!
shit.
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep. Deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate, even comprehend it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make him sound like Meow, because that's the easiest thing I can do.
Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear it.
Well,
Bear that? Really, you are unfortunate.
Now then, moving on. We must really hurry and get started.
Come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
Quiet down now. Quiet down. Okay. Okay. So,
He has abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning!
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony.
Oh, my throat does feel a lot better. Thank goodness for the that tea and honey. That was great.
First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school.
Huh?
Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life,
Too bad.
there isn't one! In other words, you'll all be here till the day you die, such is the school life you've been assigned.
What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not, we have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, you're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
It's true.
It's true! I am not screwing with you! I am no liar! Of that you can be 100% sure!
Uh-huh.
And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world!
The Meowth voice does sound pretty good in this instance. The Madeline, I forgot, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But, we'll go with that.
So you don't have to worry about that dirty land beyond these walls ever again!
Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school, they're to keep us trapped in here?
Phew.
That's exactly what they're for! No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will never come! So, with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here, reckless and abandoned!
Hey, come on.
Come on, what is this? I don't care if the school whoever else is behind it. I don't care if the school whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut this out. It isn't funny anymore.
Unbelievable.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke! A bunch of skeptics, all of you!
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you will see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Most unfortunate, having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided on your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Hey,
Oh, but you know... I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
actually...
As headmaster, I created a special clause for those of you who'd like to leave. I call it the graduation clause.
Now then.
Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Well, you know. If one person were to murder another one.
Oh, murder?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. However you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it all, your all, to achieve the best outcome in this worst way possible.
A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a dark and shadowless fear.
Extreme!
I find that just so darn exciting!
What the hell?
What are you talking about? To kill each other? It's...
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means. That's not the problem here. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Say what? Yeah, stop blabbering all this nonsense. Just let us go home already. Blathering?
Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let's go! Yeah, let's go! You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over! Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world! Got it?
Yoo-hoo!
And you can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead, go on a killing spree! Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this? How long are you gonna keep this up? Eh?
You know?
You know, you got us, okay? You scared us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Huh?
Reveal the trick?
I'm right?
I'm right? Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like... Dude. Shut up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
We're not gonna say that. Listen up! This has gone way too far. What kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What do you mean, like your hair? What? You mean like your hair?
You son of a bitch.
Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it.
What? No comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out, get rid of it.
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did...
What the?
There was a painful... Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the bits, Mr. Hauser TV. Thank you so much. I'm trying to like voice act and all that stuff. I'm like, oh my! Thank you so much. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Things just got serious really quickly. My throat feels a lot better. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I've never seen anything like it. And man, and thank you so much for the 5-bit donate, well, 5-bit tip. Thank you so much. It's technically not a donation because it's not tax deductible, but thank you so much for the 5-bit tip. Thank you so much, Hauser TV. Thank you. Oh man, that tea was so good. I might get some more tea. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get some more tea. That tea was so good. I'll be right back because that tea soothed my throat so much. So we're gonna get some more tea. I'm gonna come back. Things has just got a whole lot more interesting. So we'll get some more tea, and we are going to. Where's my thingy? That's not what I wanted. Streamlabs OBS. There we go. All right, we're gonna get some more tea. I'm gonna come back and. Oh my goodness, things have gotten a lot more interesting. Oh, that tea was so good. But I'm back. I made the tea. I'm back. And it'll soothe my throat. And we're going to try some more voice acting. So let's get back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Switch back to the game. There we go. And let's get back into it. But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma.
What? There's another one?
Damn you!
You tried to kill me just now!
Of course!
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of school's regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on.
And in case anybody's wondering, this tea is White Tea Pomegranate by Tree of Life. This tea is so delicious.
Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, does this mean there's like a bunch of more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again.
I totally imagine him sounding like Meow. That's not even punishment, that's just wrong!
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. Ta-da! Ta-da! This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook.
Of course.
Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
What?
Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys?
You guys, you'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated.
Shing!
Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
That's why I have rules in my Twitch channel. Haha! I think my Twitch channel premise says it would be utter chaos if I didn't have rules, I think. That's what it says. I don't remember. But my rules are on my Twitch channel.
Yes, indeed!
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well that brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Some entrance ceremony.
Bye-bye!
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya!
And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a shakes and a state of shock. So, you guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is,
Indeed.
if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right?
But
But killing someone, that's... We were adopted out of nowhere. It's destined to this place mental... I don't remember how he sounds. It place mental look as a school, like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is actually reminding me of an anime that I watched called Magical Girl Raising Project, where it sounds like at first it's a normal magical girl anime, but then, well, I'm not gonna reveal anything here, any spoilers, and plus I can't show clips of it here because this is Twitch, and that would get me kind of, well, kicked off of Twitch. So yeah. This is just, what is this?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous! A lie! That's what it is! All these ridiculous things we've heard, this all has to be fake! Right now, it doesn't matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all of this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping myself quiet, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. The school which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Prologue. Welcome to Despair. The end. Surviving students, 15. I have a feeling that number's going to go down. To be continued. That barrel actually looks familiar. Actually, I think my friend Laura, she uses that bear for, and those are my characters, I guess. Yeah, I think my friend Laura, she uses that bear as far as, with one of her, Streamlabs alerts. I think she uses it when someone subscribes to her channel. I think that's Monokuma's looks familiar. He does look like somebody from this game, so that must be where she got the alert from. Okay, so now we are basically now with the prologue over. We are starting to get into. Eventually, we're going to get into the meat of the game. This is actually pretty interesting, I have to admit. I don't know why, but this game is intriguing to me. I'm so glad my friend Lily Chan actually suggested this game. I am really glad about this, because honestly, I don't know what to expect next, but ooh, I'm excited about it. I received a school crest present. Like out of nowhere, it's like da-da-da-da, you got a an achievement. And it says achievement unlocked from 0 to hero. Of course, you guys can't see the achievement because of the fact that that the achievement came from I got the achievement on Steam, which I have open. But do I want to save the data? Yes. We're going to save it right here. Do I wish to overwrite? Yes. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze, and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1: To Survive Daily Life. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you going to do now? Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to die soon. We'll see.
Hey.
Just standing around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right! She's right!
Listen to me!
Listen to me! Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forget myself. I'm so ashamed. Even though we have to kill each other, apparently.
You hear me?
You hear me? Oh my. Please, someone hit me. I can't forget myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me. So he's either submissive or a masochist, or both. And with that being said, this is definitely going to be an M-rated stream for this. Anytime I play this game, this is M-rated.
Huh?
If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However,
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Stupid idiot!
To look for a way out, duh.
what the?
And we totally need to find out whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat it out of him.
But...
But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Alright.
Fine,
So
then let's hurry up
then-
and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So, like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school's regulations. Like, for example, Regulation 1. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. I just said that. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
Hey, come and follow me. You're gonna be dancing to your eyes I see. You're alive as me. I can't follow you. Support for support. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, man. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, let's have a wait real quick. Alt tab. And we're going to go ahead and shout out. Do a shout out to apparently myself because I messed up the command. Shout out support for support. Alright. So if you want to check out support for support, check out. He was last seen playing Paladins. And of course, while I'm actually in the chat room right now doing stuff, while I'm still in the chat room, but Hauser underscore, let's see, do shout out Hauser underscore TV. He was last seen playing Fortnite, so if you haven't checked out Hauser TV, check him out. His URL is posted in the chat room. Same thing for support for support. Thank you all so much for the follows and for the bit tips. Thank you all so much for those. I do greatly appreciate that so much. Let's go ahead and get back into the rules. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expressions on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around.
We're not gonna repeat that. What kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't we wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However,
if he got punished like we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I made a ton of promises that I still have to keep, so what?
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here! None of that makes any sense to me. But you are saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered. I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anybody finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do with them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. More like a full on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murders or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
You understand? There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Let's do it!
Okay then, let's all start looking around. Let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never. I'm waiting on something. I am waiting on something.
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. Is it not gonna trigger? No. Guess not. There it goes! Renji221! Thank you so much! And you're gonna be dancing too. In your eyes I see, your lies I see. So I can't follow. Renji221, thank you so much for the follow. One of these days I'm actually going to have to learn the lyrics to that small clip because I don't know all the lyrics to the song. But thank you so much for the follow, Renji221. Thank you so much. And just want to go ahead and say that if you guys just go ahead and give a... I'm going to go ahead and do a shout out to Renji221. Go ahead, check out Renji221's channel. The URL is posted in the chat room. Last seen playing Forza Horizon 2. Give him a shout out, give him a follow, and thank you so much for the follow. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for that. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for you.
Just hold on.
Just hold. Wait a minute. That voice sounds familiar. At least the way he said it, that sounded familiar. Just hold on. I'm gonna let you, like hoo-ha, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
What? Wait, Plankton. I'm not gonna try and imitate Plankton, so... I know of Plankton, I've seen a few episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't think I can't do it, sorry.
What?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your butt! Stop it! We shouldn't fight!
What?
The heck you just said? You're just some kind of goody-goody.
You want to throw down?
You want to throw down? Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? You think you're my dad or something? No, I wasn't.
You son of a bitch!
I'm not gonna repeat that. Wham! He punched me! And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I kind of forgotten. The kind of people I've been trapped in here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Chapter 1, Time Unknown. Huh? Where am I? As if I had become part of as if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the X button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and the character info in the report card section. At certain points, math and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load game data under the system section. Finally, press the back button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. So basically what we have here is we press the X button, and we have, we have map, truth bullets, presents, review what personal belongings you have on you, which I have a grand total of probably 0. Actually, no, I should have something. I forgot. Let me see if I still have it. Or maybe that was something else. I don't know. There's a lot of question marks. The school crest. That is the only thing here. Proof that the school crest. Proof that you've cleared the prologue. It's a patch that displays the Hopes Peak Academy School crest. And that's all I have, so... And then, of course, here's the report cards. Review the report cards for each student Hopes Peak. I'll review myself, sure, why not? Okay, so I am slightly taller by 1 inch. I'm 1 inch taller than him, but he weighs far less than I do. My special ability is Ultimate Lucky Unlucky Student. And this is where I go through all the different report cards. And that's pretty much it for the report cards. The regulations, we have, of course, all the regulations that we've seen before. and the system. Which I could save, I can load, I can view transcripts, which will record all statements and events as they unfold to prevent any tampering in each case. The options, let's check out the transcript real quick. Okay, so is this going to be for the entire game? I guess it is. Or at least the transcripts. Okay. So, let's see, how long have I been streaming now? Over 2.5 hours? Okay. What I will do is, I'm not done with the stream yet, but we're gonna go ahead and, we've reached a point in which we can save, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna save the game. Right here. As you can see, it's saved. So, we're going to return to the main menu. And, of course, any unsaved progress will be lost. Continue. Yes, because I just saved.
Danganronpa.
And, of course, I have this... What I have here is, of course, the continue. We'll resume from where I last saved. The chapter select just says once you clear a chapter, you can play through it again at any time, which... I've completed the prologue, so that's all I can do. This hasn't been unlocked yet, so it's been question marks. Let's see, extras. Here you can check out all kinds of special bonuses. The farther you get in the game, the more you unlock, which I have apparently unlocked nothing, apparently. Oh, I guess I've unlocked... This is everything I've unlocked so far since the game started. And of course, question marks mean I haven't unlocked it yet. And of course, there's a movie gallery, which I've only have 2 movies that I've unlocked. Oh, 3. So that's pretty interesting. We've got the artwork gallery, which is basically all the artwork in the game, which I will, of course, unlock more as time goes on. Sound gallery, the school store, try my hand at the almighty mono machine, and that's all I have right there. But yeah, that is, so far, that is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So that's actually pretty good so far. I mean, I didn't know what to expect in all honesty, but basically, because when I bought the game, I didn't know what to expect, because this was basically, no spoilers or anything like that. So I'm very interested to see where this game plays out, how the game plays out and everything. So I'm honestly impressed with this game so far. I really am. What am I gonna play now though? I don't know if I want to start another game or not, because it's already 9:50 and it's starting to get kind of late. And I've been streaming for over 2 hours and 42 minutes. Actually, this would probably be a good, this would probably be a pretty good time to stop this stream and do other things for us tonight. This was fun. This was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I got this game. So thank you, Lily Chan. Thank you so much. I know you're not on Twitch, but thank you so much for recommending this game to me. I do greatly appreciate that. I don't know whenever you may see this. I sent you my Twitch channel, but you may see this, you may not, depending upon if you view all 2.5 plus hours of this. But thank you so much for recommending this to me. Let me see if anybody else is streaming this game, and there are actually a few people who are actually streaming this game, so this is a lot more popular than I thought. Which is definitely not bad at all. So, I'm going to basically do is, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a host of somebody that is, we're going to host a channel of somebody that's playing this game. I don't know who I'm hosting it though. Let's see here. Give me just a moment. I'm going to check real quick. I'm checking on something. Maybe things will pull up, we'll see. I'm gonna just check something real quick and then blah la 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 la. Let's see. Okay, so I found somebody I'm gonna go ahead and host real quick. So what I will do is, as soon as I learn how to do stuff, I did not do something properly. Where is Streamlabs OBS? There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna be hosting, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so we're gonna do shout out. I'm gonna Alright, Almighty Mouse. We're gonna host him, and check out his channel. He's actually streaming the game right now. There's not a lot of people streaming the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna host somebody to stream the game. So, what I'm gonna do is gonna hop off here. He's gonna take over the stream. He's gonna take over my channel as far as, well, whatever is being viewed. I will. As far as whether or not I'll be on tomorrow, I will not be online tomorrow. I have some stuff I gotta do tomorrow, so I will not be online tomorrow. I might be online Friday, I don't know yet. But I definitely won't be online tomorrow because I have stuff I gotta do tomorrow after I get off work. Which is gonna take up pretty much the rest of the day. I might be online, actually I might be online Friday. Because I'm gonna be going to an event tomorrow and for Red Nose Day, and I'm also taking pictures at the event. If I do come online tomorrow, if I do come online Friday, I may play more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, or if I don't, I might just do some picture editing online. I don't know what I'll do yet. But thank you all so much for checking out the stream tonight. Thank you all so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the bit tips. Thank you all so much for everything. I do greatly appreciate everything so much. Stream is I'm gonna turn this thing over to the Almighty Mouse. He's gonna take over, or she's gonna take over. I don't know if it's a male or female, but they're gonna take over the channel as far as the viewport, and I'm gonna hop off here. I might still be around, lurking around Twitch, doing lurking stuff. So you guys, if you want to check out people, if you want to shoot me a message, I might still be around. But thank you all so much for checking out the stream tonight. I am going to hop off here, and I will catch everyone later. So until then, everybody take care, and ciao for now.